what's mobbing? It's your boy Tone Trump, the greatest hustler alive, the king of West Philly. And right now I'm on my favorite site, WutWeTalkinBout.com.
Let me talk heavy. TN, let's swing.
I've been on the grind since a young boy. Been the man of the house since a young boy. I ain't seen my dad since a young boy. Shit, I'm trying to leave some millions for my young boy.
We're here with the big homie, king of West Philly, Tone Trump. What's going on, man?
Happy to be here. Congratulations on the site.
Appreciate that, man.
And like I told you earlier, I like to ride with empires in the beginning, so I wish y'all much success, and I'm glad to be doing this interview.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. So, what's been up with Tone Trump since the last time the world heard from you?
I basically was like game planning my strategy, starting a new campaign, and have a new run. You know, as you know, I had signed a deal. Things went not as planned, so I moved on from that situation. So to get back into the independent game, I really had to set a strategy and a game plan. So I started writing my first film, shooting my first film, and working on a lot of music behind the scenes. And now I'm ready to get back to the forefront with my new project, The Greatest Hustler Alive, and my movie, West Side Story.
West Side Story. When can we expect that? We've been seeing the promo for a while.
Inshallah, real soon. I signed a major deal with it, so it's gonna be in Redbox, Netflix, select theaters. So when you got stuff like that involved, as well as debuts at all the major festivals, shout out to my director, Ted Simmons. We ain't really rushing it to put it in DVDs. It's a bigger process, and it's getting distributed the right way. So I'm chilling, you know what I mean? Overseas distribution, Canada, and I'm going to tour with the movie too. So it's some next level type hustling that I think a lot of artists want to do after that, but I'm doing it first on a whole nother level. Tour with a Q&A. You talk to the whole cast when we're done. Performances, you know what I'm saying? And it's going to be a real life situation. So stay tuned for that. The whole thing shot in the heart of West Philly, and it's a classic movie. My movie not a hood movie. My movie is a movie, a real movie.
You mentioned going on tour. When I told my homies I was doing this interview, first thing they said is we respect his hustle. You see him on Instagram, he's always on the road.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So for an up-and-coming independent artist, can you explain how important it is to hit the road and do them shows?
Well, this is the thing. The smart man won't say, if it's 50 states, do you want to make money in one state, or do you want to make money in 50 states? Or 100 countries, you know what I'm saying? Like, my mindset coming into this game was think global and not local. You know what I'm saying? There's only so many places in Philly that I can go and run and perform and be in front of different crowds, and I did those all early. And there's only so many Philly DVDs you can do. There's only so many Philly websites you can do. So I branched my operation out, and that's why, you know, I got a fan base that includes heavy in the UK. I'm heavy in Canada. On my tour, I was booked in Canada twice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm the Midwest, Minnesota, Wisconsin. I'm doing shows out in Wisconsin. I headlined in Wisconsin on New Year's Eve, like places that most Philly artists don't even probably even know exist. West Virginia, you know what I'm saying? So my main thing is, if you're an artist, you gotta hustle. And before I was getting paid to go, I was just going on my grind, you know what I mean? That's why I say I was going out there losing money, just, you know, busting gas money, busting tools, just to party at the best club in DC, so I get my face and my name out there and going to all these different places. A lot of niggas don't take them chances because it takes two things to really hit that road: money and heart. And a lot of niggas just ain't got neither one of those, or they got one and not the other. Some niggas got the heart to do it, but they ain't got the bread. So some of the niggas with the bread ain't got the heart to do it. So any nigga you see on that road, you gotta respect. When they see me on that road, I'm risking my life every time. There's one thing to talk shit in your backyard. There's another thing to be places I'm at. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Compton,
right.
Chirac, Detroit. I'm in all them places. So you gotta respect it.
Okay, so you just named a bunch of different cities.
Countries.
Exactly.
Canada, yeah, we everything.
Correct me if I'm wrong, I watched past interviews and all that, and people would say that you get a different type of love than you get from Philadelphia. Does that matter to you, or do you want it from the hometown like you get it out of state?
This is the thing. Love is love. I'm Muslim, so it's like I'm not all stuck on, like, it's not like a jersey. Like, I'm a Philadelphian and we're going against, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like, I got brothers in Detroit, and I got niggas in Philly that I don't speak to. You know what I'm saying? I love being from Philadelphia. I am Philadelphia. Everywhere I go, before niggas were saying Tone Trump, they were saying Philly, what up? Everywhere I went, just because the beard. But as far as your question, man, like I said, my mindset was always global and not local. And if you look at Philadelphia, they hate all the greats. They hate all the greats. You know what I mean? When people talk rumors about Will Smith, where it come from? Here. It'd be us hating the most. When Beans was going through his hard times, who was grinding him up the most? Philly. When Freeway took the picture on stage and he was on the side and all that, that wasn't the world grinding up, that was Philly grinding up. The main motherfuckers who talk about Meek before he was hot, he was this, that, and the third. That ain't the world saying that, that's who saying it. Philly. So it's like, I'm in great company. You know what I mean? If they ain't, it ain't nobody. These motherfuckers don't even love Jill Scott. They don't love Patti LaBelle. They don't, that's Philadelphia. They don't love Gambling Hub. You don't see none of these artists saluting Gambling Hub. So why the fuck would they salute him? I'm good. I'm great.
Okay, since we brought up Philly, the record with Dark Love.
Dark Love, yeah.
Free Young Boy.
Yeah, that joint taking over right now in the streets, the radio. Yeah, shout out to Dark Love, free ARA.
How that come about?
I got the beat from my nigga Smitty, who was doing a lot of my joints on my new project. He was in Atlanta, he sent me over the beat. I went right to the studio. My engineer People was up in New Jersey. I locked in, and when I did the record, I had mentioned ARA's name on the record. So I thought, I wanted to make it authentic. I really wanted to get somebody from OBH on there, and Dark Low, one of my favorite rappers. So I hit Low up, and Low was like, man, send it. He sent it right back, killed the verse, and we shooting a video next week. Inshallah, the 13th or the 14th. So bring the cameras out, get that exclusive behind the scenes for the site, and I get loaded to talk this shit. It's crazy, so that'll be a good look.
Appreciate that. Okay.
But yeah, but before I go, we talk about local and global. My record, Young Boy, that you just spoke of, it debuted in Detroit on Hot 107.5. Shout out to Keisha Baker, shout out to Dino Cell. It debuted on Power 105. Shout out to Giovanni, it's playing tonight on Power 105 in New York again. K Slater played it on Shade 45 and Hot 97. So I'm full. So before I can complain about what Cosmic Kev or Power 99 not doing, I'd rather salute what all these other people are doing. I'm global, man. I'm a superstar. I'm not a local. I'm not a hood. I'm a hood star. I'm a global sensation. I say that as humbly as possible.
One more question.
Yeah.
The sneakers, the Tonics.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? And what can we expect from you and that brand in the future?
Well, right now I'm working with a lot of brands. Like this jacket right here is Inshallah Clothing. This right here too. I'm the brand ambassador for that company. I'm working real hard right now with Coogee as well. The legendary Coogee brand, Coogee sweaters. If y'all remember Coogee, I'm working real heavy with them. Shout out to Willie Esco, shout out to Craze, the creative directors. And I'm working with Etonic as well. We started off with the launch of the Akeem Elijah line. I got on board and sold out right away. You know what I mean? Mashallah. And now we come up with different colorways, and I'm working a lot of this stuff. Like, I'm on my new shit, man. I've always been a shit talker, but now it's like I'm gonna show niggas better than I tell them. So they gonna see a lot of press releases and stuff coming out. So all I'm gonna say really is stay tuned. But I'm definitely working with all them brands and more brands. Shout out to Crack Couture. We did a collab on a hat that I got coming out, limited edition. You know what I mean? Real fly, wavy shit. So I got a lot of good shit coming out, man.
Okay, respect. Anything you want to say to the cameras before we get up out of here?
No, man, I just want to say everybody support this website. They come in professional. They set up an interview with me. They got 3 cameras going on. You know what I mean? They got gang members on the outside making sure everything's cool. So it's a wavy situation. Support them. And I'm big on I support who support me. So y'all got me. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I'm doing, you just hit me up, hit my peoples up. Shout out to Ali, Little Star Entertainment. Just hit them up and they set it up and y'all can come. Because you never know who I'm going to have around. Like, I might have a platinum nigga around. I might have an underground nigga around. But it's always going to be a great networking situation. So you can rock with some other people. Even if I'm up top, y'all want to come to New York, hit me up. Y'all see me on Instagram saying I'm in New York. Y'all want to come out, come out. So, you know what I mean? Champagne, pretty girls, you know what I'm saying? Everybody feet done, you know what I'm saying? All these bags,
in the
world,
back,
you know what I'm saying? Bunch of big beards and big pockets. That's what we do. If they ain't hating, you ain't winning, man.
This web from WutWeTalkinBout.com and we signing